Dark Angel, how you doing today, buddy? Welcome. Mr. Demon, Sophie, Little Kitty Patootie, how you doing today? Yvonne, hello. What's up, Stuart? How you doing, homie? Welcome, everyone. Welcome, guys. Ling. How you guys doing today? Hope you're all having a great day. Yo, what's up, Krampus? How you doing today? Smoke, hello, dude. Sorry, you little cutie. You had a fight with Temp earlier, taking 6 spaces first 4 hours. Nice, let's go. Oh, baby. Alright. I need to kill a couple of units quickly. Game's very laggy. I'm gonna reset the game. Very, very laggy. They're doing the one-shot thing, yeah? How do you spell arbitrator? Is that his name?
That optimism of yours seems out of place.
He seems like a defensive wanderlust. I mean, I guess, yeah. He's super strong when pairing with like for super heavy, so or infantry. But tanking the base is what he's gonna be best at. How you doing today, though, Frost? Welcome to the stream. What's a good free-to-play officer pairing for a Marty fighter? Well, here's the thing. So it depends. What do you want? An offensive fighter? Do you want a defensive fighter? There's so many more questions to it. It's not as simple as this is the best option, right? So I need a little bit more information, Krampus. Swar, I don't know how you say your name. SZUWAR87. I don't know what language that is, but I don't know. I actually don't know. Sima, I don't even want to try and say that because I'm gonna get it wrong. But welcome to the stream. How you doing today, buddy? Will you awaken him, Scopes? No, Dark Angel, I won't be, buddy. I'm in... After Steel Phoenix, you could. I mean, technically, I'm working on Steel Phoenix on this account. It's still gonna take me probably at least 7 or 8 months to awaken her. So in 7 or 8 months' time, there's probably gonna be a new officer out, right? So like, I don't know. There's no, when it comes to exclusive lounges, I never talk about what I'm gonna go for afterwards because it takes so long as a free-to-play player to unlock exclusive lounge people that so much can change in that time. So much. Pops, Privyet. Shy, good morning. First time coming into this stream. Shy, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely amazing day today, and I appreciate you stopping by. How are you? Where are you from? And what is your favorite video game? I wouldn't say I'm an expert, Demon. I wouldn't say I'm an expert. Which setup is better in your opinion? L plus infantry, plus RT plus ATG, or infantry, RD, rocket launcher, ATG? Well, it really depends. One, it depends, what you're doing. 2, your playstyle. 3, your tech. Again, there's so many more questions I need to know about, about that. I'm going to call you R87. So R87 says Poland is something like high. Oh, I thought Shesk was high in Polish. I write, especially in Polish, you try to read it is funny. So my English is not perfect. It's okay, buddy. Shesk, I appreciate you. How are you today? Martin, hello, brother. How are you? Welcome back, Martin. Offensive. Okay, so here's the thing. The Marty Fighter is designed to be more of a defensive unit, okay? It's more of a defensive unit. I'll show you now, if I can find it. But if we go over to here, when you click here, you can read about them, okay? So we'll even go to the modern, right, for here. So, this unit can only cause damage to Air Force units, okay, because it's a fighter. And it says here, superior maneuverability to fighter planes from other camps. Enhanced damage absorption reduces the damage taken from fighter planes by 15%. So basically, what this means, guys, is the Marty Fighter is designed to be that little bit better in a defensive situation. Now, it doesn't mean it can't kill. It's just, it lacks compared to what the others have. So if we go over here to, for example, the Liberty. The Liberty Fighter has superior firepower to other planes from other camps, okay? So therefore the firepower is obviously going to be a little bit higher here. Now if we go over to the Vanguard, the Vanguard has higher intercept, which intercept is that first initial hit that you see. So you know when you get into a plane fight and you see the HP instantly drop? That's due to intercept. So the more intercept you have, the quicker you're going to get that instant damage in. Okay? So, with that being said, the Marty is still, it'll get you kills, but it's more of a defensive one. So, I would say if you're, it depends again if you're doing how your playstyle is. Are you going to be like one-on-one? Because a lot of fighter situations, you are just in a one-on-one situation. Sometimes another one will come along and it's a 2v1 and you have to pull away. but it's very rare. I mean, in the big leagues, you see a lot of fighters, right? But even then, it's like they'll go in, hit a couple, get out, right? If that makes sense. So with fighters, it is normally you want to try and keep it to that one-on-one to keep it, you know, you're playing alive as long as possible. Now, if you are doing a one-on-one situation and you just want to win that fight in that situation, your best option is going to be Nagarani with where is she? With Sky Jockey. This is probably going to be your best option. If you already have this guy though, Silver Comet, then you could do Silver Comet and Nagarani, because it's almost as good, because even though Silver Comet is a Gen 1 officer, he is still one of the best. Now, if you want to go full offensive without any protection, obviously, Nagarani brings a lot of protection to you as well as offensive. So in a 1v1, Nagarani will win most of the time, right? If you have a Nagarani or you don't have a Nagarani, the person with Nagarani will probably win the fight if it's a one-on-one situation. Now, if you have someone tanking and you just want pure damage, you don't want to worry about any protection, then you want to go with Silver Comet and you want to go with Sky Jockey. Now, we're not talking about this guy. Of course, this guy would be your option, but he's he's an exclusive lounge officer. There's no point me talking about him because most people don't have him. If you have him, then you're going to be using him regardless, okay? So yeah, him and Sky Jockey together are obviously very, very strong, but most people don't have him, so you'd end up using Sky Jockey and you'd end up using Silver Comet. Flame and Lib for field or Stinger and Lib? It depends what's going on. It depends what's going on, Magic, if I'm honest with you. I tend to go with Flame and Lib because you can get that extra bit of range in. But let's just say Stinger and Lib is still going to be just as good. It all depends on what units are around you and the situation you're in. Both work. So let's just say the enemy is spread out. Let's just say, like, you see how this Raven... Let's just say you got an enemy Howie here, an enemy Howie here, and an enemy Howie here, and an enemy Howie here. They're not, like, next to each other. There's gaps between. Then Sting would be a better option. But let's just say they're all bundled together, right? They're all bundled together. Then Flame would be probably the better option because you don't have to get as close. So it all depends on the situation. But they're both going to be good. They're both going to be good. Ah, Shesk and Seema is almost the same. Okay, okay. Cozy says, hello, Scopes. Why you don't stream on Twitch? I stream every day on Twitch except Sunday. Sunday, I stream here on YouTube. But Monday to Saturday, I stream on Twitch every day. If the link will be in the chat for you right now, guys. The link will be in the chat for you guys right now. Hey Scopes, I wanted to ask, I'm going for Red Heat on a new account in S149. Would you recommend me maxing her tactical skill or officer damage skill? I am mainly playing M and will awaken Havoc. Okay, so if you're mainly playing tanks, what also Shy, what is your, you know, what's your tech like? Because if you're a tank player and you're going for tank tech, why are you awakening Red Heat? You know? So it's again, there's more questions that I need to know the answer to. But genuinely, if you're not actively using an officer, you should go for the skill first so you can use as skill training. That's going to be your best option. I'm just debating if I want a light tank or a rocket launcher. Well, they both have different situations, one. They're both good in different situations. And again, it all depends on tech, guys. You need to remember, tech is a really big thing. Hi Scopes, hope all is well, brother. Any tips for the best ATG pairing officers? Eagle worth awakening for ATG. Eagle is a very good officer, and he does work really well on an ATG. The reason he works well is his awoken skill increases the normal attack and ignores their damage resist. So this against the super heavy is crazy. This skill against the super heavy is really good as well. Obviously, this would also be good against the super heavy. And then finally, this will be, again, really good on a super heavy. So overall, on an ATG, he is very, very strong. Definitely will work really well. And honestly, best officers for an ATG, I mean, it all depends, guys, because you can always say what is the best for something, but then it also depends on your other units. Like, do you have 3 Howies and an ATG, or do you not have 3 Howies and an ATG? Because, like, sure, I can name the best things to go on an ATG, but at the same time, they might be better on a Howie. So there's so many things you need to think about, Rion. There's so many things. Mr. North Wales, welcome to the stream, homie. I'm a new player, close to making my first unit modern. I'm excited for you. I enjoy field play, so have made the light tank. My alliance says this is a bad idea. What are your thoughts? The light tank is one of the best units on the game right now. So I'm not sure why they're saying it's a bad idea. I run Maestro and Eagle on my ATG. Yeah, I mean, Maestro and Eagle work. I know Maestro is designed for an ATG. I personally just don't... I mean, he is good, guys. He is good. I'm not saying he's terrible. He is a good officer. But I personally don't go for him. I personally just don't choose him. But yeah, he is a good officer. But there's definitely better. Like, for example, Argent Flame would be better than him. To be honest, most of the artillery officers are better than Maestro. But you probably want them on a Howie. So it's one of those things that Maestro is a good option. It generally is. He is a really good option because it means you can then have the better officers on like a Howie and stuff. So I've just finished Lib. Oh, you just awakened Lib. Let's go. So trying to figure out who's best on with who on Arties. Well, that's the thing, Magic. Like, there's a lot of different options. Like, let me quickly jump over to my I'll quickly jump over to my main account and I'll show you. Because it also depends, like, do you guys also want protection as well? Because if you want just full offense, then you can get full offense, right? But I also, like, for example, here, this isn't my setup. For example, here, this is my setup here, right? So I have, if I'm attacking someone, I'll have Everbloom with Thorn until a new, officer comes out. I have Futurus and then I have Flame and Liberty, and then I have Stinger and Antonina, and then my ATG just has these two because it's just there for base defense, and then when it comes to a defense, this is also what I run. In fact, no, this is slightly different. This is actually more what I run here, this one here. So obviously I just need to update this for my 9.2 setting. So with this one here, as you can tell, I still, even in a pure defense situation, I'm still using Vox and Eagle on my ATG because I want that base protection, It's a new server, so I'm focused on city research, so no advanced yet. I just got 2 gold plus parts for a Vanguard M, but don't like steel much since I prefer skill damage, and heard Professor Payne not too good. When you say you don't like steel much, wait, you know Steel Phoenix is probably the strongest tank officer in the entire game, right? Shy, you do realize that this is probably the strongest tank officer on the game right now. She's very strong. Did the defense with Vox work good? Is she worth awakening? Vox is very good. I mean, I run her on my ATG. Overall, yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth having her, but you only need to get her first skill, guys. If you don't want to awaken her, just the first skill to level 5 is all you need. If I'm honest with you, you don't have to awaken her. I just had loads of spare statues, and I thought, well, it's, you know, it's still 0.5 seconds extra, so I just went for it, you know? But you don't need her. Question, would you still love me if I was a worm?
You are a worm.
Well, there you go. You heard it from my dad. You are a worm, Mike. So... you are a worm. I mean, there's nothing else I can say, I guess. Red Heat and Liberty on a Liberty RT is sensational, and then Vindicta and Ventura. I mean, I guess it works. You'll definitely get more damage from Iron Jesus, I can't speak. You'll definitely have more damage from Eye of Providence and Futurus together than Vindicta and Futurus. So it all depends. You attacking a base or you just attacking units. It all depends on what you're attacking. How you doing today, Alize? Alize, how are you? How are you? No, only level up your airbase if you want jockey. Wait, what do you mean? Sorry, Quack. Is it useful to level up the airbase if you don't want sky jockey? Wait, when you say airbase... oh, yeah, okay, so the airbase itself, there's literally nothing to do with the air. Like, the airbase is... you get nothing. Like, there is no need for an airbase. Like, genuinely, I have no idea. Like, they need to bring something out for the airbase. There's absolutely no need for it whatsoever. Still is the strongest tank officer, but so many people telling me not to do Still with Havoc. Still and Havoc is very, very strong combination. Extremely strong combination. Peak Steer, welcome to the stream. Scopes, what do you think of British, the old leader of AVE? He's with Azure now. I don't know the person, never even heard of him. In a respectful way. I don't follow those big leagues, if I'm honest with you, Peak. So I don't know anything about them. I don't know the leaders. I don't know absolutely anything about any of them. The only thing I know about those higher leagues is 44 Mag and his content. So, I don't know anything about those higher leagues, unfortunately. So, Pally, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? There was a setting with a reduced skill from prep time of I. Yes, Ghost. So, I mean, it's extremely hard to tell, but I mean, it definitely I think helps. It definitely does. Like, it's better to have it than not have it, if that makes sense, Ghost Dog. But like, here's the thing: if you don't have the statues for many officers and you need skill training, you need other officers and stuff, I would say just focus on getting Vox's first skill. Once you have an abundance of spare skills left over, then you can think about awakening Vox. But for now, I would say you only need to have her first skill awoken. Not awoken, but her first skill leveled up. I love that there are 40 people in the chat and only 10 likes. Damn, chat, 10 likes? Can we get at least 20? If there's 40 beautiful people in here, can we get at least 20 likes on the stream? Would you get more damage? Wait, what's this? You would get more damage, yes, but 5 grid beats 4. 4 good RD isn't worth using the majority of the time. Well, it all depends, really, Legion. If you're like field fighting units, then you want 5 grids. Let's just say like you're fighting units to units. But if you have a big rally that's dedicated to attacking a base, the 5 grids doesn't matter. 5 grids does not matter at that point. And yeah, if you're purely have a rally that's focusing on attacking a base, any day of the week, if someone, let's just say I'm running a rally right now. Let's just say I'm making a rally and I know that I'm going to attack some bases. I have a fast rally with me to protect me. I have, you know, all of these other things, and I'm making a rally dedicated to going killing bases. And someone sends me, you know, all of these different officers, and someone goes, oh, I've got my Futurus and Eye here. I'm going to remove a 5 grid officer to get that Futurus and Eye in, because I know that base is now going to die so much quicker. So it all depends on what you're doing. If you're fighting units, you're not going for bases, you just want to kill units, I'll take the 5 grid officers. But if you are going to kill bases, I'm taking that Futurus and Eye because I know I'm going to one-shot that base, rather than some weak ass hitting it. I don't want that. I want to destroy that base in 8 seconds. So 100%, I think that would definitely take Futurus and Eye if you're attacking a base. And if you're doing base to base, for example, you know, if you're doing base to base, you don't need 5 grids. Like right now, if I'm attacking Agent P, I'm halfway into his base. I don't need 5 grids. I could be back here and still hit his base. I could be here and still hit his base. So it all depends, again, what you're doing and in what situation. Lady Lib or Red Heaters lead? I'd say put Red Heaters lead, good kid. Because just to get that extra, that sort of extra splash damage out quicker. NK, I'm using my M a lot, but also switch to RT constantly. I would use both a lot, but advanced research will probably be planes since I mainly spend there. I don't want bistro air though. So if you mostly are working on planes, if all your if your tech is in planes and planes are your main thing, why do you not want an air officer? I'm a little confused. I can't give a double like. Rest is sleep, my friend. No worries, homie. Guys, let's hit the like button on the channel, though. I'd really appreciate it. Let's see if we can hit 20 likes on the stream. Hey, one question. I have 720 officer statues. Do you think I should awaken a new officer or get more skills to train my officers with? Well, Killer B, again, it depends on what you have. If you don't have good skill training, I would advise the skill training. That's my personal opinion. But guys, thank you so much for everyone tuning in right now. Of course, if you have any questions, if I've missed any questions, please feel free to re-put them in the chat. I'd appreciate it. Hi, Scope. Heard you went gold 2 this time. I know there are a lot of variables, but can you tell me about what the power level cutoff is? Well, it's very different, Jeremy, but I'm happy to talk about it. It genuinely, when it comes to the power between gold 3, gold 2, you know, silver, there isn't a particular line. There's an average around an area, but there is no, like, for example, let's just say you're going from silver 1 to gold 3. There is no, at 6 billion, you're now gold 3. You could be 5 billion and be in gold 3. In fact, most 5 billion alliances were gold 3 this time, right? You could be 6 billion and be in silver, right? It depends. There's a lot of different variables, as you said. The main variable being that, you know, what's your highest player member? How many members do you have? All of these different things get taken into consideration, so. Hey, I appreciate all the love on the stream, though, guys. Thank you so much. I like Nagarani Witcher on plane, and we'll have Lone Eagle with the new bomber officer. Okay, okay. Very nice, very nice. I feel like you play a bunch of random things and nothing is focused. I mean, I don't know the account clock, so yeah, it's hard to really tell. Would it be I thought I was tripping, Demon, but it's you that's tripping. Would it be worth, after I get Bear's full skill for my MB, should I save statues for Futurus for my RT, then have Flame and Stinger on ATG? I mean, Flame and Stinger works on an ATG. In a defense, you're going to want Flame and Stinger on your RT. But in an offense, I mean, do you have Eye of Providence? Because again, if you're going for if you're going for Futurus, you're gonna want Eye with him. Otherwise, there's no point really getting both. Ali Z coming in with the membership for a month, guys. Can we get some love in the chat? Let's freaking go! Thank you so much, Ali Z. I really appreciate that. Can we get some love in the chat for Ali Z, please? Let's go. By the way, guys, very soon, we will be doing something for members and stuff. That, like, so people that are members who have, gone the extra mile to help support the channel. We will have specific member. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, I genuinely don't know how to explain what it is, but yeah. For anyone who is a member, we will, or comes in with a new membership of some sort, or gifted memberships, we will have special sort of rewards for those people. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, let's see if I missed any messages, which I probably did. Is there a significant difference between having, say, 2 Lib Howies and 1 Marty Howie versus 1 Lib Howie and 2... Oh, wait. A Marty Howie and a rocket launcher for base defense, attacking bases, and general field play? Well, again, it all depends on what you're doing, right? It all depends on what you're doing, who's attacking you, you know. If you're attacking a base, you're going to want, you know, Lib Howies. Lib Howies do more damage when attacking a base. If you are defending, then Marty Howies will be slightly better. But again, it also depends on, you know, where you have things. Like, let's just say you have all your cogs, like, not cogs, so if you have all your, say, wrenches and your good officers on your Lib Howie, and your Marty Howie has, like, average stuff, even in a defense, that Lib Howie will do more because it's just a stronger unit. But let's just say both units are the same sort of, like, power and stuff. The Marty Howie, again, depending on the officers, the Marty Howie should do more damage. So, you know, it all depends on what you're doing, right? If a super heavy attacks you, you know, the ATG is going to be better than a rocket launcher. But if a infantry attacks you, the ATG is going to be useless and you're going to want a rocket launcher. So it all depends on what, like, there is no something is, like, perfect in every situation. Every situation is different and depends, you know, on the outcome. Gaia, Roland. I'm going to call you Roland. Hello, welcome to the stream. The biggest variable in determining battlefield power is Lilith. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I'm also thinking about skill training for my other officers, but I'm not sure what kind of skills I should go for, as I lack skills for MBT and RT officer. Well, again, the MBT and the RT mostly deal in damage, so anything that's damage based is kind of what you want. Damage is what you want when it comes to that. I am focusing in the air. That's why I want advanced air research for air. I have a defensive plane and a Liberty bomber. I want good M and RT to help Alliance as well. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you have mostly air tech, then you're going to be air focused. So you probably should go for, you know, you should go for like Darkwing, or if you want a defensive officer, then this girl here is a very defensive officer. So, yeah, I mean, it's up to you at the end of the day, but I would definitely think about, you know, going for that air if that's what you're maining. Samuel Thors, hello, how you doing today, buddy? Perks, yeah, that's the word, Demon. I couldn't think of it at the time. But yeah, for anyone who comes in with a new membership or gifts memberships to others, there will be perks for those people. Is the new versatile officer good? I want to use it for my super heavy. Yes. If it is a very, very good officer for super heavy or infantry. Anything that's attacking a base or tanking a base is going to be very, very good for. I have an alliance with 149 members. That's a lot of members. We're in server 149, and my alliance, and my highest power member is 32 million power. What rank in C4 is that? Silver 3. Well, it all depends. What's your overall power? What's your smallest powers, like your smallest member's power? Because there's a lot of different things, different variables. Does Golden Eagle base defense skill stack to 20% if I give it to another officer? Yes, it will. It should do. I haven't manually tested it, but it should do. Sky, you're a worm. Okay? You're a worm. Help me get an alliance in S22 if you know someone or mutual. I don't know anyone in S22, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Alizi. Thank you for the membership, though, Alizi. I really appreciate it. So 1.6 billion, yeah, I mean, you'll at that level, you're still brand new, Samuel. You should be in Silver 3. You might be Silver 2 because of the 32 mil player. You got to think of it this way. If your average is 12 million, but you have someone who is double your average, you're going to be fighting people double your average, okay? It's that simple. That's the best way to do it. Best way to think about it is you want to try and keep whatever your average is, you want to try and keep your highest and lowest as close to that average as possible. That's the best way to make it as, like, the matchmaking to be as good as possible. That's why, let's just say you have a lot of 100 mil players, and then you have a couple of, 150 mil players, but you've got 2 or 3 200 mil players. Those 100 mil players are now going to have to suffer fighting 200 mil players. So, and here's the big thing, guys. Let's just say Ahmad's 100 mil, for example, and I'm 100 mil, and this guy's 200 mil. Just because me and him together equal 200 doesn't mean we're as strong as a 200. That's one thing I need people to remember, by the way. In a game like this, if I'm 100 mil and my friend's 100 mil and we're fighting a 200 mil, it doesn't mean that me and my friend counter out that 200 mil, okay? It does not work like that. If you have a 10 mil unit and then 2 5 mil units, that 10 mil unit is still going to win by a very long way, okay? A very long way. I'll be surprised if we even take him down to 9 or 8 mil by the end of us both dying. So, just, that's one thing. It works the same with alliance power and member power, okay? If you have a 10 mil unit and you have 5 mil units, how many 5 mil units do you need? You're probably going to need 3 or 4, maybe even 5. I would say 3 or 4. So for every 3 or 4 members that are 100 mil, you're going to need to fight just one of their 200 mils, okay? So that's the way you need to look at it. That's the way you need to look at it, guys. Yo, what's up, Kev? Welcome to the stream. RPG from S23. I don't know any. Literally, guys, I'm not even joking, guys. I only know my own server. I don't know any other servers, unfortunately. Yo, what's up, Paradox? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, buddy? Hey, bud, isn't Thorn overestimated for her base shield? I mean, is that shield good enough when getting swarmed? It all depends, Paradox, on how many are attacking you, what's attacking you, and stuff like that. But overall, I would say, like, yeah, at this stage, she's not that strong, but again, there's so many things about it, right? So it all depends on who's attacking you and stuff like that. But, like, overall, I would say that on average, she isn't that amazing, right? But if, you know, on the occasion, she can be very strong. I mean, I don't know who it was we saw. I think I saw a clip from someone before, and they had like 136% base HP that was like used in a fight. That means Thorn gave 36% extra base HP, and that was when they didn't use they did not use an SOS. So again, it all depends. It really just depends. Like if I'm getting swarmed by 5 rallies of tanks, yeah, the Thorn's gonna do a lot of work for me. But if I'm getting swarmed by 5 artillery rallies, Thorn's not gonna do much for me, you know. So it all depends on what's there. Yo, what's up, Sancho? How you doing today, brother? Welcome. Saber is awful. Don't do it. Saber isn't awful. That's it's a bit of an understatement. He's not awful. He still works. He's still a good officer. All my members are all active, so if we work together, it will work good, right? Again, it depends, Samuel. It depends. You want to try and keep the average as close to possible. But yeah, I mean, if you're starting out brand new right now, don't go for Saber. I'm not saying to go for Saber. If you are brand new to the game and you've just got exclusive lounge, or, you know, you haven't started on Saber, don't start on him. But if you're close to getting him, don't give up on him. He's still a good officer. If you're close to completing him, just finish on him. Don't start all over again, because it's still going to take you a long time to get a new one. And by the time you're close to getting the next officer, a better one will be out, okay? Are you going to then stop that officer because a better one's come out? No. And you got to think, it's 30% every time you shoot. So if you have Howies that are in a base, like, and you're in a base defense, your Howies can shoot every 1 second. Every 1 second, you could potentially end up hitting a skill shot. It's, you know, there's potential for it. Yeah, if you've got her, then use her. But at the same time, it's like, if you're a new player right now, I wouldn't advise getting Thorn just yet, if I'm honest with you. Lindsay, hello, welcome to the stream. Nightmare, welcome to the stream. How you doing today, guys? Julio Rivera, welcome to the stream. You first started playing in S23. So, guys, no matter what server you're in now, what server did you start in? Let me know what server did you start in and what server you're in now. Everyone let me know right now. What server did everyone start the game? And then what server is everyone currently in? Unless you're still in the same server, of course. You started in server 9, damn, and now you're in server 14. Okay, okay. Kev started in server 23. Okay, started in 31. I'm now in 142. God damn. So is it on a new account, K1, or are you on a are you still on the same account and you've migrated? I'm pretty sure you've probably not migrated, right? I don't know. Is S142 even open for migration? I doubt it, right? You started S14, now S32. Okay. Wait, Rob, you started in S14. Very nice. S30, S39. I see a lot of you jump into newer servers. Okay. Started 23 and you're now 21. Oh, you jumped back, Rivera. Okay. I started S33. I'm now in S42. What server are you in S42? My old account started in S42. You're in S31. 23 all times. Nice, nice. So I'm in 32 and I've always been in 32. I made an old account in 42 and now I've moved my old account from 42 into 32. S44 to S47, started in 38, now in 32. Wait, Lennons, you're in 32? Lennons, who are you in the server? I started 17, and now you're at 32. I don't want Kev to know. Wait, what? Legion, you don't want Kev to know? Oh, no. New account joined in 141 and then migrated to 142. Okay, okay. Golden S14 days. You started in 98 and you're still in 98. Ah, very nice, Cozy. Damn, Samuel's been all over the place. S12, 21, 52. You got 7, 28, 149. So is 149 that... What's the latest server right now? I generally don't even know. $155. When did this start? 5 days ago. Okay. Guys, by the way, if you are someone who wants to do your Navy, by the way, if you are a Navy-focused person, I know a lot of people are Navy-focused, you want to do this, by the way, guys. This event is genuinely really good, okay? What can I buy, though? I actually don't know what to get. I think I'm going to get wrenches. I think I'm going to get wrenches, yeah. There you go. That Minesweeper event is very good if you're focusing on Navy, by the way. Very, very good. Alright, let's do this. I gotta farm up some of these boring things here. There we go. All right. Should I build a crit MB or skill damage MB after I do my plane officers? I'm not sure. I mean, light tanks that hit better crits. MBs do hit crits, but they're not quite as good, you know? They're not quite as good. And the Gale officer that gets 10 stacks seems good for MB. Yeah, so Madam Havoc is very strong for an MB. Very, very strong. Pretty much the best officer for an MB right now. No face, what are you doing? Come playing around with a 500 mil guy. Who you playing with? Navy, that reminds me, remind me how Vancouver's still gonna play. Hopefully not like Agency, where focusing on land still gets you the victory. So I have heard that apparently they're planning on making a C map where the C is the ending. So you know how in Agency the ending is technically still on the ground part. So apparently they're making a map that's going to be focusing on the sea towards the end, which I think is good. We need that, really. I don't know who it was that told me, though. I don't know who it was that told me. I don't think it was Mag that told me that. I think it was just someone... Well, I don't even know if it's true. I think it was, like, one of... Was it a moderator that said that in the Warpath chat? I don't even know. I can't... I have no memory of who it was that said it, but I heard that that's what they're planning on doing. I mean, it makes sense, though, right? Because, as you said right now, it doesn't really make much sense that it's down to the land that still controls the ending. So, I mean, it does make sense. They should add another camp for C. I don't think we need more camps. It's too much. It's too much if you do more C. Yo, Ghost Dog, goodbye, buddy. I appreciate you for stopping by the stream today. Make sure you hit that like button before you leave, okay? Make sure you hit the like button on the stream before you leave. But that all just depends, though, Granny, on who's actively playing. All depends on who's actively playing. That looks good. Hopefully it'd be a decent map, though. I mean, most maps are pretty good, to be fair. Like, I genuinely enjoy most maps. Okay, does that complete? Ugh. That's annoying. How many more over here do I need? Ugh, so much. Are you currently in your offensive setup? And when you go defense, do you change the unit setup too, or just the officer setup? So for me, I'm just in a random 9.2 setup right now. I don't necessarily have a setup at this very moment in time, but I have a... So, for example, here, I have a defense and an offense setup. The units would stay the same. I haven't had a chance at the moment to change the setups properly. So, here's a better option, look. So, the units will stay the same, because the problem is, if you change the unit, then it has to retrain. So, for me, I focus on changing the officers and keeping the units the same. That way, you know, it's just... If I'm in the middle of attacking someone and I want to switch to defense, I can do it instantly at a click of the button. I don't have to wait for all the stuff to retrain. And if I get hit while I'm retraining, well, it's a GG at that point, right? So that's why. And then let's just say I'm in a defense situation and I've just done a defense and I've survived and I want to switch to offense, but I've got to retrain all my howies. Well, they're retraining their howies as well, so there's no point. So yeah, I have it set so that I can always do the same thing. Usually new gen comes out after an anniversary. I actually don't know the answer to that question, Holmes. I do apologize. I actually don't know when the new gens come out. I genuinely don't know. Because, I mean, no, not necessarily, because we're on Gen 4 or Gen 5? What are we? Are we Gen 4 or 5? I actually don't know.
Right.
We're 4 right now, so maybe
I'm holding up just
he's
fine.
Gen 4, Nagarani Gen 3. Maybe that's how it works. Navy's dogshite, RT forever. I mean, why do you think that? Why do you think that, Legion? Oh, no worries, Demon. Enjoy your day, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Yo, what's up, No Face? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hello, Wally. How you doing, homie? Gen 5 gonna be broken? Gen 5's definitely gonna be strong. Is it gonna be broken? I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be broken. I mean, the thing is, like, you got to think of it as the same with anything, right? So let's just go find a Gen 1 officer. Let's have a little look, right? So Gen 2, when Gen 2 came out at the time, Gen 2 was like, oh my fucking god, insane, right? Compared to Gen 1, Gen 2 was kind of insane. Compared to Gen 2, Gen 3 was insane. Compared to Gen 3, Gen 4 is insane. But if we look at Gen, like, 2 now, is it insane now? No. Why is that? Because everything evolves. And it has to evolve in a video game, right? It has to evolve. That's the problem. Like, if we're forever staying at the same... Let's just say they don't go to Gen 5 and they don't go stronger, and they bring out an officer that's just as good as, you know, anyone, really. If it's just your average officer, what's the point in getting it? What's the point in progressing? What's the point in getting stronger? If everything that comes out is the same boring shit over and over again, you'd get so bored of the game and you'd quit. You've got to have something to work towards. You've got to have something to work towards. Otherwise, it's pointless, you know? You want 10.0 ground units? I mean, that was rumored to come out a couple of years ago, right? But they changed that around. The Arbitrator's Awakened skill, I feel like it's meh. I mean, we'll read through it. We'll read through it.
Retirement suits me just
So,
fine.
when attacking a base, the Arbitrator's tactical skill applies the challenge status to all garrisoned enemy troops lasting for 5 seconds. So, the way this works is a debuff that forces the afflicted garrison troops to attack the troop that applied this debuff when it's active. Once the debuff expires, the garrison troop will return to the watchtower's target. The same garrison troop cannot be challenged again within 16 seconds after entering the challenge state. So, it's not... If you really think about it, it's very strong, okay? It's very strong, okay? It's very strong, because here's the thing. Let's just say a super heavy tank's a base, okay? And if a super heavy tank's a base and it has this arbitrator on it, it means it's gonna have it's gonna focus on that unit, right? But if this arbitrator starts tanking a base, it's already focused on it, right? But the moment this super heavy dies, right, what happens? When let's just say you've got a super heavy or even an infantry, whatever it may be. If you've got a tanking unit and that tanking unit dies, what happens? The red line of death spreads to all the other units. Okay? But now, imagine this. You start tanking with a super heavy or a infantry, whatever it is you're tanking with, right? And then 5 seconds later, you start tanking with another super heavy. 5 seconds later, okay? So you don't attack straight away. You wait 5 seconds. And then you start, what's it called, right? You start attacking 5 seconds later, which means the skill will go off 5 seconds later, okay? And that first super heavy dies, and the red line starts to reach everything else, but then 5 seconds, boom, this one activates. So now all of a sudden, everything else gets left alone, and all the focus is back on a super heavy again. A very strong super heavy because they've got an awoken arbitrator on it. It's going to save a lot of units. It's a very strong skill if you know what you're doing. If you have a rally of super heavies all just attacking at the same time, then all the skills are all going to go off at the same time. But what you want to do, because this lasts for 5 seconds, you want to stagger them. So if you've got 3 arbitrators, for example, you would start tanking with one, then 5 seconds later start tanking again with another arbitrator on a unit, and then 5 seconds later start tanking again. That way that every 5 seconds the new skill procs and it drags all of them, the tanking units, onto that one unit. So if you're smart about it, and the big boys, for example, now here's the thing, right? Which this is something you do not see. You never see this. You don't ever see. Well, I don't know. I don't ever see it. I don't know if maybe in the big arenas you see it. But let's just say, for example, you have rallies, right? You always see fast rallies. You see Howie rallies. I don't see many super heavy rallies, and I don't see many infantry rallies. You see some infantry rallies, but nothing crazy. But if you've now got a rally of super heavies, right? And let's just say you have 3 or 4, right? And you now have arbitrator on them all, right? So this is going to be for the big leagues, because getting 4 arbitrators in one alliance alone is going to be kind of crazy, right? So that's going to be for the big boys out there. But let's just say you have 4 arbitrators. All you need to do now is start attacking with only one of them, then count to 5, start attacking with another one. Count to 5, start attacking with another one. Count to 5, start attacking with another one. That means those units are the only units that will really get hit, unless, of course, they die really fast. But if they can survive, you know, the skill shots, then you're going to be in, or maybe not even 5 seconds, like, even if you just 3 seconds later, but it's stacking what you're attacking. I think that's going to definitely be a new way to take on WoWs. This is going to be an anti-WoW, you know, a way to basically save a lot of troops when attacking WoWs. 100%. Does it make the garrison units not able to pull out? Well, no, you can pull a unit out and put the unit back in your base, but it's still going to lock onto here, because in this challenge status, it makes any garrison unit focus it for 5 seconds. Well, yeah, skill 3. Well, 1. Do you class it as 1, 2, 3? Or do you class it as 1, 2, 3? Because you can't skill train this. So I never know what people are on about. When they say 3, do they mean 1, 2, 3? Or do they mean 1, 2, 3? Because you can only skill train these 3, right? So some people do say it differently. Some people genuinely have. So I'm assuming you mean this one, right? This one here is very good for skill training. 100%. But all of these put together, you know, normal attack resist and officer skill resist, that is a huge one. This one here is pretty mid, okay? I'm honest. This is shit. But these two together are so good, it's unreal. Right? Then this one, 1,250 shield coefficient, and increases the damage resist by 20% as well when it hits less than 50%. You know, it's going to keep you alive. This is a very strong officer. It's a very good officer. And if you pair it with, like, you know, any other tanking officer, it's going to be very strong. Should 3 400 mil bases be allowed to join Silver 2 Conquest in Agency? It depends. I'm assuming that they're in a very small alliance where there's only 30 members, and, you know, the thing is, Darkness, if you're in Silver 2 and you have enemy players with 3 400 mil, it means someone in your alliance is also of that equivalent. And that's what's messing you up. Iron Cavalier Arbitrator or Everbloom Arbitrator will be the meta for sure. 100%, yeah. When's next free-to-play tanking infantry officer? I'm also waiting for that myself. I'm also waiting. I mean, I'm still using I'm still using Everbloom and Thorn. So once I can get rid of Thorn, we're laughing. Once I can get rid of Thorn, we're laughing. Which would you skill train? I choose the second. Well, when it comes to skill training, I mean, if you're skill training, say, you know, an MB, so it's a super heavy or a an infantry, the best for skill training would be this one. This is 32% protection against everything. Everything. Okay? Absolutely everything. 32%. This is only 30% against normal and 20% against skill. Why do you want to have 30% normal and only 20% skill when you could have 32% everything? You know? Yo, what's up, Eddie? How you doing today? Hey, bud, do you still do account reviews? Unfortunately, not anymore, Eddie. We're not doing account reviews anymore. What a bot. What's up, Mr. Malcolm? How you doing today, buddy? Why don't you get her, what's it name for infantry? Are you referring to her?
Why does it hurt?
The reason I don't get Angel of Light is literally she is a Gen 1 officer, okay? She is a Gen 1 officer. Yes, she is good, okay? I'm not saying she's not good. But she's only good right now because she's all we've got. I am, like, so confident that there will be a new tanking infantry officer coming out soon. So I don't want to go and get Angel of Light, and then a new one comes out, and I'm like, well, fuck. I just wasted all my statues. So I'm just waiting. I'm hoping and praying a new and better infantry officer comes out for tanking bases. We've got so many that are for the super heavy, but we've got none. We got none. I've postponed Angel of Light for 1.5 years for this exact reason. I'm the same, Rob. I mean, I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a really weird one. I don't know what to do. Yes, Iron has the same skill. Iron's very strong. Which is better, HP or damage resist? Damage resist 1,000,000,000%. So on field unit second, tanking unit third. Correct, Joe, correct. I remember their infantry skill prank, so my expectations are low, 100%. You want a Gen 5 Siege Arty Officer. We've already got loads of Arty Officers. I don't think we're going to get another Siege Arty Officer anytime soon. I might be wrong. They might bring one out next. I doubt it. We've just got Futurus. Futurus is a fairly new officer. I don't see us getting any of that soon, okay? What unit should I go with when I want to go with red and blue arty? I want to do base to base mostly. Be useful in rallies as well. Any tips? I mean, if you're attacking a base, if you're focusing on killing a base, then you want to have I and Futurus and I. Okay? Futurus and I already equal pop. Okay? You don't need a Gen 5 officer for that. Futurus and I together will make a base go pop. I mean, and then realistically, if you want to be out in the field, you want to try and get some 5 grid officers. Bonus firepower on a Marty inventory for 180 euros shattered my hopes and dreams. Well, I mean, you could get it for free, let's be honest, Rob. I mean, you can save up museum coupons for completely free, so you don't have to spend 180. If you wanted to just buy it outright, then sure. I asked about units because I want to go 2 RTs, but don't know what 3 units should I play with that. Well, I mean, it all depends on tech. There's so many things to take into consideration, though, buddy. Unless you love infantry with a burning passion. I mean, that is Rob. He loves infantry with a burning passion. And yes, I'm being the weakling I am. I'm saving museum coupons to eventually purchase it. You're a silly goose, Rob. What's up, Tom? How you doing today? Good evening. Which looks cooler, Omega Warrior or Omega Cannon? That's these 2 skins here, right? I personally prefer the Cannon, but the Omega Warrior still looks good. This one's still nice though. I think it's just because this is more OG. I think the Cannon's just more OG, so I like it more. I'm saving for my dragon set, so for my close to your second one. Yeah, that dragon set's way too expensive. That's way too expensive. I honestly, my honest opinion is recolors are a complete waste of coupons. Unless you are a free-to-play player who does not own a single skin, okay? If you don't own a single skin and you're a free-to-play player, then recolors are worth it, okay? Because you can get a skin for free. If you are not free-to-play and you already own a skin, don't waste your coupons on something like that. I might be tripping as well, but I've noticed there's no skins for infantry, or base skins, that is. There's no base skin that gives you, like, plus, you know, damage, resist, or HP, firepower, or anything for infantry. You get to roleplay as Willy Wonka, huh? Lady Liberty is good for everything. If you're new, convert and save drinks for her. I mean, Lady Liberty is very, very strong. Is Lady Liberty good at taking down bases 1-to-1 or more towards base defense? She's good for everything. She's very, very good at killing bases as well. Like, I'll show you my base killing setup. I have Futurus and Eye on my Howie, and then I have Flame and Liberty on my second Howie. When it comes to attacking a base, your main base killing Howie should have these 2 officers, though. If they have anyone else, you're just lacking in so much power, it's unreal. If you can afford 3 recolors of a same skin, then it is worth to buy it. I don't know the answer to that. Let me check. It looks like here you get plus 5% HP, plus 1% base HP, plus 5%, plus 1%, plus 5%, plus 1%. The answer to that question of is it worth? No. Even at discount, it is not worth it. It's not even close to being worth it. Let me have a look. Is there a deal in here right now? Here we go. So 8,000 coupons, okay? Let's just say, for example, 8,000 coupons. 8,000 coupons will get me 5% HP, 1% base HP. Wow. Amazing. Not worth it in the fucking slightest, guys. I'm sorry. It is not worth it at all. This is a discounted one, and it's not worth it, okay? 100%, guys, it's not worth it. Think of it this way. You could go and get, where is it? 3/6 for 9,000. For 1,000 extra coupons, you could get the dragons. Okay? And the dragons will give you 5% base HP. 5, not 1, 5% base HP, 3% damage intensity for garrison units, and 3% damage resist. Okay? And then on top of that, if we go here to the skin sets, wherever they are, you'll also get 4% base HP and 2% HP on top, base HP on top of that. Now, that's the dragon set. Now, that's very expensive. Don't get me wrong. But for even cheaper, for half the price, you could get this, this, and this, okay? Which is 4,500, okay? This is 4,500, which is half of the 8,000, basically. And you could get 2%. So instead of 3%, you get 2%. Here, instead of 3%, you get 2%. And here, instead of 5%, you get 4%. And then if we go to the view set as well, you get the 2% and the 1%. So for half the price, you've gained so many more buffs. It's unreal. So, yeah, I would say it's just not worth it. Only 6k coupons if you own the original base skin. Even then. Okay, let's go to skin recolors. Where's the ones I own? Here. 246. Even then, if I get this here, I'm spending 6,000 coupons. Okay? 6,000 coupons. Oh, where is it? Set info. For 5% HP and 1% damage resist. What a waste. That is the biggest waste on earth. Like, 6,000 coupons. Guys, I'm sorry, but someone's not doing the math correctly here. It is not worth it in the slightest. Complete waste of coupons. What you're better off doing is saving up, getting yourself a kit, an entire kit for, you know, this stuff here. The next best thing you're set to do is maybe think about getting yourself, you know, this here at 2,000 coupons is already the same, if not better than what you had, okay? Then you highlighted things, okay? Whenever the highlighted things come around, they always, for around, you know, they always come up with old bundles where you can get, like, the light tanks, there's Howie skins, like, MB skins, like, these are also so much better. They give you so much more rewards and bonuses for a quarter of half the price than what any skin unit will give you, than any skin recolor will give you. Skin recolor, I'm sorry to say this, is the most expensive, unnecessary thing you can buy on this game. As I said, the only time I would say it's potentially worth getting a skin reset is if you're free to play, you do not own a single base skin, and you want to get a base skin. That is the only time I will say, yeah, it's worth it. And even then, it's like, you're only getting that 5%, right? And that's what makes it worth it. So, yeah, 100%, guys, base skins, not worth it at all. Not worth it at all. Gotta get clowned on for using New Year Artie skin. What's the New Year Artie skin? What is that? I actually don't know. What's the New Year Artie skin? Is it one of these ones? Nope. What's the New Year eye skin? Is it this one? Oh, a new base skin. What new? Is there a way to? No. Okay. I'm not sure. MB skin? Oh, I don't know about the MB skins. What's the rarest thing you have in the supplies tab? Rarest thing? I don't think I have rare things. Rare things are normally for people who spend lots of money. But when it comes to rare things, I mean, it's rare you see people with this many resources. Does that class as rare? I don't know. I don't really have rare things. Yeah, I don't really have rare things, if I'm honest with you. Prosperity thing? Oh, I have no idea one. I have no idea about all of those. I almost have all the skins, because you're crazy, No Face. Scopes, do you know if we would get this for anniversary, a skin that is in the game, or we'll add another one to give for free? Wait, what do you mean? Sorry, Dark Angel, I'm not quite following. I'm not quite following. The new skin we're getting is a brand new skin. The reverse engineering blueprints are rare now. No one got the OG ones for free anymore. You mean these ones? I've got 3 on this account, and my main account has 2. Yeah, so it's a brand new skin, Dark Angel. It's a brand new skin. It's a brand new skin that everyone's gonna get. But it's only if you was available, if you was here when that came out. What is that, Darkness? If you want to send it on Discord, if you want to join my Discord and send it. You're not a fan of the Particle X? I think the Particle X was cool. I love purple. That's it. I love purple, so I think that's why I like it. But I didn't. The thing is, I'm really sad because I sent the It's better to join Discord Darkness. It'll be a lot easier. The link to my Discord's in the chat. So the thing is, the Particle X, I like it. The only thing is, like, I genuinely wanted to, like, save up for something new and different because, like, most people have it. And then the water one just came out and I was like, let's go. So I got the water one and then they instantly brought out the ice one, and the ice one slightly looks better, so I'm a little bit sad. I'm a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie.
I want to kiss goodbye. For the motherland and our beliefs.
You don't use Discord? Okay, then you can send it in game.
For the motherland and our beliefs.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much to everyone who's tuned into today's stream. It's very kind of you all.
For the motherland and our beliefs.
Oh, damn. Anyone else got any more questions? You're gonna stream first? No, I'm gonna be recording for a video, Sky, probably.
For the motherland and our beliefs.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Hegemon. It should be good. It should be good.
I feel well now.
I'm not really. I just want the rewards. I mean, that's because you're a boring person. You're just a turtle. You just enjoy sitting there getting kills. It's interesting. I saw the map. Got no officers won't make it fun for you, then get an officer. That solves that problem, like, instantly.
For the motherland and our beliefs. We manage. I want to kiss goodbye.
Not many have officers for a navy, I know. I'm working on it now, but need statues. Then keep saving.
A total victory.
Ooh, actually, What are we doing here? Let me... Okay, this is what I gotta do. I didn't want to have to use these, but I think I gotta use them now. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get the battle honors done. There we go. We got the battle honors done, and we also got the jurisdiction done. Guys, I'm 1.02 million away from VIP 18, so we're slowly but surely getting there. What am I saving gold for? VIP 18. I'm saving gold for VIP 18, Daisy. Bases take like 6 years to kill. Well, it's a good job myself and Ahmad both have officers awoken for Navy then. It shouldn't take us that... It doesn't take us that long to kill bases. We just played Navy Hegemon, and we have to say playing 6 subs in a rally was really fun. Yeah, I've heard that subs are pretty fun to use in Hegemon. I know out in the normal like agency, they weren't that good. So, but I mean, I've also heard that the aircraft carriers are pretty good as well. I've heard that, you know... I've heard a lot of different things that, you know, it's just going to be one of those trial and error things we'll figure out. Like, we know what to use over on normal, but what to use in the sea is still kind of new to us, right? You're saving for VIP 18 as well? Let's go. I know I asked you like 10 minutes ago, but still, I started like 5 days ago. Barely started, so no research really. 2 RTs, and what unit should I play with that? Well, it all depends, you like what tech you're going for, Kano. It all depends on what tech you're going for. It all depends on what tech you're going for, okay? You are 5th place. But it doesn't matter if you're 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. You're going to get this. You have to be 3 or above if you want better rewards anyway. So, you better get working. It doesn't matter. There's no difference between 4th and 5th place. There's no difference whatsoever, No Face. No difference whatsoever. So yeah, Kano, there's a lot of different situations that you need to take into consideration about it. Hey, Scope, a question. Which mode in C4, Silver one is better, classic or competitive? It depends, really. I personally think competitive is a better playlist because you're able to use more units and you'll be able to experience more fun with a multitude of different units. Most boring combat drills ever, not gonna lie. I mean, any L4 that... any battle combat drills that happens outside of L4 is boring in my eyes. It's so boring because... If you want to fight people well, I mean, it's probably the same for every server, but when you're doing combat drills outside of L4, you have to just fight the big dogs. The big dogs always win 9 times out of 10. Not always, but most of the time, you know, if a strong player comes along and just kills you, there's not much you can really do. Like, it's much more fun to just fight people in L4 because you're fighting people your own size. That's probably because you got fed, Sky. There's a big difference. What's up, Zigzag? How you doing today? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I have a question. I have 2 Lib RTs, a light tank, a Vanguard MBT, and decided for the last unit, want something versatile for field and base defense, torn between an additional MBT, heli, or even infantry. I mean... it really depends, Zigzag. I mean, it's such a hard question to say. You already have a light tank, you already have an MBT, and you have 2 Lib RTs. Like, You know, what tech do you have? Do you have tank tech or do you have artillery tech? I would say whatever tech you have focused, you should get something from there. That's always going to be my option. Is ATG worth it? Joe, it depends. It's impossible to say. Honestly, it's one of those questions where, you know, an ATG, let's just say you're getting attacked by a rally of tanks, an ATG is going to be amazing. If you're getting attacked by a rally of infantry, your ATG is going to be dog shit. It depends what's attacking you, you know? It all depends. It all depends what's attacking you. If you're always getting attacked by tanks, then yeah, an ATG will be helpful. If you're getting tanked by a super heavy, an ATG is going to be helpful. You know, so it really does depend on what the situation is. Joe, I just answered your question. That is the problem. The most under 150 mil and can't build more than 2 to 3 8.1 units. Well, yeah, I would say if you are, you know, if you're 150 mil, then you really do want to go. You do really want to go like competitive. If I were you, buddy. That's my job. I love trucks. People get so mad. You just, you're a wind-up merchant, no face. Yeah, I don't know. Did you hear me, Joe? I just said about the ATG. Alright, what do we got to do here? We're going to open up some bunkers. I don't have a lot of energy left, guys. It's not good. Oh! No! I'm an idiot, chat. I'm just an idiot. I opened up the bunkers and I forgot to change my fucking jurisdiction. Oh my god, I need help. It's not funny. It's not funny. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna open up a couple of things just to get the thingy. There you go. Open that. There you go. Rewards, thank you. God damn it. Are bunker missions in TOC the most tedious thing in Warpath? Yes, I think they need a change, but I don't think they will. I don't think they'll change. I don't think they will. It was at this moment he knew he fucked up. That was one of them situations. What's your officer setup on your alt? This is my officer setup. And then if I have a super heavy, I run these two on my super heavy. And I haven't changed thingy now because I basically my thingy's getting close. So I'm gonna start using her now, I reckon. But yeah, if I'm running my super heavy, then I have these two officers. How you doing though, dude boy? You having a good day today, sir? Those farmer AGs doing me work. Wait, what do you mean? Gotta give the farmer something to do in L4? Uh-oh. I mean, to be fair, the bunker missions, we get them done day one. All you literally need to do when you TP in and you're making a CC, just make 5-6 rallies with units and just everyone hit bunkers. Bunkers, 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 bunkers. Just literally hit bunkers. While you're building the CC and you got nothing to do, you guys should literally have 5 or 6 rallies. Bunkers everywhere. Just kill all the bunkers. You don't need to collect their loot. Just kill bunkers. That's all you got to do. You'll get the challenge done in a couple of hours. Oh, man. How you doing today, buddy? Welcome to the stream. No Air Force right now? No, but I'm working on getting a bomber, I reckon. I don't know whether to get a bomb. I'm thinking about a bomber or a Navy ship. I'm yawning like crazy. Yeah, I'm working on it. I mean, I've got statues saved up. Where is it? I've got statues saved up wherever they are. Yeah, I've got 2,050 statues. You know, I don't know. I might just go and get myself two. What's it called? 2 bomber officers, or you know, I'm debating whether to get a bomber, and if I do get a bomber, what bomber. I'm debating whether to get you know, a new a fighter. I don't know. New heli officer will be added soon. I'm not too sure. The heli right now is at a very underwhelming stage in the game, so I'm not too sure, you know, when that's gonna happen. Can you do a big video that explains how you play events, units, research, and the game in general? So many mistakes. I always have to find videos from different people to explain it. How to Warpath. I mean, I've got loads of videos about this already, Diddy. If you go through my channel, I have videos on almost all situations. That's why I'm struggling to find videos to make right now, because pretty much I've made content in most areas. So like, if we go back here, okay, how to get golden officer statues fast. I talk about assembling units here. You know, you might be playing Warpath wrong. I talk about the difference between restricted and unrestricted. I talk about the mistakes people do when choosing additional skills. Here's a beginner's guide to all the different units. You know, don't make these mistakes when upgrading your research. So this is a research dedicated video. You've got a full guide to the store. So like anything that you want to spend your money on. Like, I've made videos on almost every sector on the game. And I feel like if I was to remake any of these videos, I'm just going to be literally remaking the same video. You know? I have videos that don't make these mistakes. Like in Warpath, these are like crucial mistakes that people make, and it's just giving the tips out. Best tips for beginners and free-to-play players. You know, everything that I've made a video on, I just feel like I can't really make another video on it, because I would literally just be repeating myself. So I'm not sure at that stage what to do, because I feel like it would just be a continuous repeat, you know? I am literally out of ideas now, I'm out of ideas. Most of the content now is focusing on, you know, new stuff. But I have got a couple of things that I want to work on. Some video ideas that I do want to work on. So I'm not completely out of ideas. I got a few things that I want to work on. So should be, fingers crossed, we should be good. But yeah, no, honestly, Diddy, best thing to do is to go back and just check out some of the, like, even if they're classed as older videos, especially when it comes to just talking about general things, they will still help you, I reckon. They're, you know, and if it's talking about what officer to use on what unit, they're going to be outdated and you can't really think about those. But when it comes to just talking about your general everyday thing, like research and stuff like that, that still applies. That still applies. Yo, hello, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome, Ali. How you doing today? Osama, hello. Frost, are you late? I mean, what is late? If I was to end the stream right now, then yes, you're late. But I don't think I'm ending stream right now. We'll be ending soon. Maybe in anywhere between 10 minutes and 40 minutes we'll be ending. So we'll either end in 10 minutes time or maybe in 40 minutes time. I'm not too sure yet. But we'll be ending the latest in about 40 minutes. How you doing, No Frost? I hope you're having a good day today. I need to record some base-to-base action to edit. I mean, base-to-base is really fun. Base-to-base is really fun. But the thing is, though, even just, like, field fighting I also find really fun, to be fair. Is the legendary showroom rates that are shown at the actual rates? Yeah, that'll be the actual rates.
I am on it.
Well, normally, regarding bases that jump away in 10 seconds, is normally they stay locked onto a unit, right? So when they jump, your unit will stay locked onto them. And I'll start traveling across. Did I get a message from Monza? I don't know. Did I? I don't think so. We're not recruiting right now, Osama. We're not recruiting right now, buddy. I apologize, homie. Go to your alliance war and watch Sky getting attacked. Oh boy. I love watching Sky die. It's so fun. Oh, it's Sky, not Sky Angel. Okay. I mean, Sky's what? 317. Hotspot 600. So it's understandable that Sky's gonna die. The guy's double his power. Why is Sky not using his ATG though? Is Sky not online? Do you know what's really crazy to me though? The fact that Hotspot is 600 mil and this guy's 350 mil and they result into bombing a 317 mil. That's crazy. You could, what can I check? Sorry, Darkness, what could I check? What do you think is the best Air Force officer pairing to win an air fight? 3 officers. Well, is it a 1v1? But either Jockey and Nagarani, or if you have Comet and Nagarani, that would be just as good almost. Why ATG can't be AA mode when the air attack base? I mean, they're changing AA anyway, right? So AA is getting a buff, and AA will do more damage. But yeah, Nagarani and Jockey, or Nagarani and Comet will... But Nagarani and Jockey will be the best right now. And Bladewing isn't meta anymore, no. He's still a good option, but he's not meta for, like, winning a fight. He's just really good for stopping people from running away. Like, he's still a very good officer to have on a second fighter. I'm just really surprised that they're having to resort to bombing him and they can't just attack. And Jockey's the way to go for airfire. Yeah, so Nagarani and Jockey is the way to go. Yeah. As of right now, obviously things can change. You never know. By the time you awaken one of them, there might be a better one. You know, you just don't know. Hope the next lounge my Lady Liberty's awakened. Let's go, Frost. That's awesome, dude. You're getting close. Is it me or Sky isn't taking that much damage? He's not taking that much damage, no. He's taking a little bit, but not that much, no. Well, I think what happened was Hotspot attacked Sky, and now he's retraining. I don't think Sky's online. Let me have a look. Maybe Sky's online. No, Sky hasn't been online for 7 hours, so... Sky didn't attack. Hotspot's just being weird. I don't know why Hotspot's just not attacking for some reason. I mean, it doesn't, like, here's the thing. Sky's 300 mil. 317. This guy's 647. Hello? If you can't burn someone half your size, I don't know what's going on. That's crazy to me. Relating to Warpath, you can some more. Sure. How you doing, buddy? You having a good day today, sir? What are my naval units? Right now, I'm in between. I don't know what I'm making, but right now I have the guided missile destroyer, but I'm gonna be changing these up. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Your thumbnail says, ask me any question. Yeah, about Warpath, you silly goose. Either that or they don't want to give Sky too much drill points. Maybe. Is that no face going? Oh, that's Sky Angel coming in. Well, it's not a 2v2 because Sky's not online. It's still a 2v1. Let's see how quick Sky Angel dies here. I don't know what Sky's doing. Sky's being a silly bitch, though. I do know that. Most boring base of 2025. Yep. I don't own a red fighter, so I don't know, buddy. I wouldn't know any of the statistics on that. I mean, the red fighter's still going to be good for a defensive regardless. Now it's just going to be even better defense. You know, if you had a defensive fighter, then, you know, it was already good. So I'm pretty sure it's only going to be better. Yeah, peak base to base. Well, I'm bored of that anyway. Sky's not going to do anything, so... I mean, Sky doesn't have an airplane garrisoned. I don't think he has much, no. Alright, well guys, I think we're going to be close to ending the stream here though. I really appreciate, obviously, everyone tuning in today. I really do. But you could do something about the other guy that's just sat there with his units, you know? You could use your Howies to kill his Howies. You could do something. He just sat there, so... it's super cheap to bomb a base with no air garrisoned. Yeah. I mean, but the thing is, it's changing, right? It is changing. It is going to be changing. They're changing how the AA works and stuff, so you'll be able to do slightly more damage when protecting against bombers and stuff, so that's kind of good. Because let's be honest, you can just bomb someone to death and not lose really any unit. So, 100%, it's like kind of worth, you know, like it's definitely worth it to bomb someone. You get a lot less, you know, units gone. You hate bombers? Why do you hate bombers, Darkness? I've just got my bomber. I just got my bomber now, so I'm really happy. Obviously, I can't use it right now in this scenario because I've got my you know, 9 gold 9 whatever they're called. I don't know. Which officer awake first with Witcher, Nagarani or Jockey? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean, buddy? My Air Force is basically non-existent. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. $11.5 mil fighter feels great in S1. Oh no, what am I hearing? Yeah, I'm not too sure what you mean, buddy, about the with Witcher. I mean, Witcher just isn't. She's a okay officer for tanking. I also worked a Witcher. She's on half awakened, but need a second officer. I mean, it's gonna take time, right, to get whatever officer you want. I mean, I'd say go. It's hard to say because you don't know what they're gonna bring out. Are they gonna bring out a better version of Nagarani, which is a sort of hybrid, or are they gonna bring out a better what's her name?
Perhaps I should repeat the question? With a knife?
Are they going to bring out a better Sky Jockey? Theoretically, you'd think they'd bring out a better Nagarani first, because let's be honest, Sky Jockey's a Gen 4, Nagarani's a Gen 3, so...
With a knife this time?
Like, long story short, you would think that, you know, the Nagarani would be the one to get improved first, but you never know. They're always changing how it works, so... I would say, by that standard...
Just one look at that turbocharger. That's
Get
all
Sky
I'm
Jockey first. I am 249 mil power in S18 with Air Force that is made of paper. I think I did something wrong. I mean, you just probably haven't worked on it. By the way, guys, hopefully by the next L4, I should have my plane tech done, which would be nice. But, again, it's going to cost a lot of resources, so I've got to do a lot of saving. I've got to do a lot of farming. I got to do a lot of farming. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already done so, I'd appreciate anyone who could smash the like button over on the stream. I'd really appreciate it. Only use Witcher if you have 2 planes. Yeah, but he's just saying temporarily he's going to use Witcher until he gets the other 2 awakened. Which is understandable. That's understandable. But yeah, guys, I want to say thank you for everyone tuning into today's stream. Thank you so, so much. I am going to be ending the stream here. But of course, I will try and do a lot more streams moving forward. Obviously, the L4s are going to be easier. It's hard to stream during an L3 unless there's something specific to do, because there really isn't much going on, and I generally feel bad that there's nothing for you to watch except we're just doing obviously the Q&A and stuff. So but thank you for all tuning in, guys. I appreciate you all. Hopefully you've I've been able to help some of you, and I will see you all in the next video, which will either be obviously Wednesday or Sundays. So thank you so much for being so amazing and beautiful, and I'll see you all in the next one. Okay, will Skyjockey and Nagarani work well on a red fighter? It'll work well on it'll work well on any, but it'll be better on, like, as we know, the best fighter right now is the Vanguard. So, but again, I don't know if that's changed since the update. I haven't seen any difference. But I appreciate you all, guys. Thank you for being amazing. Okay, and I will see you guys in the next stream, or if I will see you also in the comment section on the videos. But I appreciate you all, guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Okay, bye everyone.